Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. So in this video I'm going to be showing you how to use ngrok. And ngrok is a tool that allows you to expose your local development URL or the local development server to the internet through a secure tunnel. And why do we want to do this? So basically, when you work on your local machine, so you work locally and you try to serve an application, whether it's through React, Python, or any other, you just want to serve it, right? Then you get like a non-secure URL, which is HTTP localhost 3000 or HTTP localhost 8080, right? And there are many variations to the same, but it's non-secure because it starts with HTTP. So it doesn't have an SSL certificate or anything like that, so it's non-secure, okay? So basically what ngrok allows you to do is it creates like a public URL for your project. So if you have like a localhost 3000, ngrok is in charge of creating like a public URL for that localhost, and then you can actually test APIs, test webhooks, because to test webhooks, APIs, and other things, or demoing projects, you actually need like an HTTPS, not an HTTP, right? So that's what ngrok allows you to do. I think you'll understand a little bit more once we start doing it, okay? So yeah, so that's all for the theory. And basically what you want to do is you want to have like a project, any project that you might have, okay? So maybe you have a React application or a Python application. In my case, I have this React application. This is like a regular project. So I did already npm install. So I have everything here. So I'm just going to run this. So when I run it, I have to do npm run dev and just run your local server. I guess that's what I'm trying to get at. So I'm running on 8080, so port 8080. So this is HTTP localhost 8080. Okay, so I'm just gonna go to that one. So that one opens somewhere else here. And you can see that's running, okay? But this is HTTP. This is not HTTPS. So let's say that I need HTTPS to actually test something like a webhook or something, right? Okay, so what you want to do now is you wanna go to, if you don't have ngrok, maybe just go to Google and type ngrok and then log in. So I already logged in, so I'll show you how it looks like. Okay, so if you haven't created an account, just create an account. Then you go to your auth token, and here you have your token here. So this is secret, you don't want to reveal this. So I just copied it. And then, so what you want to do in the terminal, you want to create like a new terminal. Okay, so in the new terminal window, then you want to run brew install ngrok, okay? So if it doesn't work, then you want to do brew install and then just repeat ngrok 3 times. This is because it's tapping into the GitHub and then it's tapping into where this folder is and all of that. So it's all called ngrok. So if it doesn't work, try it this way. If not, just try it this way, okay? So I already installed it, I already have it. Maybe it doesn't hurt installing it again, so I'll show you. So brew install ngrok. Okay. Okay, so it says that's downloading and it's doing all of those things, okay? I already had it. I don't know what's gonna do, but it says it was already, yeah, it says that it was upgraded or something like that. Anyways, so I have it, okay? And then what you wanna do is the following. So you have that. So now what you have to do, you'll see here where it says your auth token, you wanna run this command, which says ngrok config add auth token, okay? And then you want to paste your token. So I'm going to do that here. And here you want to paste your own token, okay? I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to copy mine because, you know, that's sensitive. So I'm just going to run it and then I'll show you. So let me just go do this off the screen. And then I'll show you what else. Okay. So now it says that it's been saved. It's going to tell you that it saved it in the YML file or something like that. So I'm just going to clear the terminal. I'll come back. Okay, so I already issued that command. It says that it's been saved and all of that, okay? Okay, so the next thing that I want you to do is, I'm just going to close this because I don't need it anymore. And I'll show you where I have my project running. So this has to be running, and you want to make a note about which port you're using. In this case, I'm using 8080. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say ngrok HTTP, and then I'm just gonna paste this here. Just copy this, paste that. Okay, and then I'm just gonna just issue this. Sorry, there we go. Okay, so now it says that's connecting, and now it says that you have the forwarding and all of that, and now this will forward to, or the other way, the public URL that was created will forward to your development server. Okay, so if we go to that URL, you have it here. Follow the link, open it, and now you'll see that this says that you're visiting this, and and this is served through ngrok, so then that's working. So when you click on visit the site, you'll see the same that you see on the localhost 8080. See? So you see the same thing. So now my application is being served through a public URL using ngrok, and this one is HTTPS. As you can see here, it's HTTPS. It went away because I had to do some typing, but here, yeah. So you see HTTPS, okay? So yeah, that's basically it. So now you can use this, sorry about that, you can use this public URL to actually test your APIs, your webhooks, or if you want to demo it, you can send this to your friends or something, and then they can access this and they'll see your local development URL, and they'll see your project that you have actually locally in your machine, and they can see it on their side, okay? Because if you share this, then this won't work for them because it's not running on their machines. But if you use the ngrok URL, then you should be good to go. And this is super useful. So if you're a developer, if you want to showcase your project and you want to show it to other people, do like a demo in, or if you want to test APIs or webhooks, if you have your SaaS and you want to test the webhooks to make sure that you get the payments and all of that, you'll have to do it with HTTPS, and that's why you will need something like ngrok, or there are other solutions, but this is a pretty neat one. Okay, so yeah, that's it for this video. So if you like the videos, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media, and yeah, share it with other people. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.